So we have our fabulous 6:30 show, Musicians on Call. We're so happy you could join us. Today I am so pleased to welcome Patrick. Patrick is here with several drums that he's brought from different types of drums from all over the world, which he will be sharing with us. And we also have some percussion instruments. So welcome, Patrick. How are you doing?
Excellent.
Great.
Very happy to be here.
Well, we're so happy you're with us. And yeah, let's see. Let's just get the party started and have you show us what you can do. And then in a minute, maybe you'll introduce the different types of things that you brought today.
Excellent. All right. Well, here goes nothing.
So how long have you been playing drums in general?
Well, I started playing when I was 14 years old.
Wow. Okay. So with the pots and pans around the house, or did mom and dad splurge and get you a drum set?
It started out with curtain rods that
yeah.
I found, and I used to watch a lot of videos. My sister taped a lot of videos, so I would follow all my favorite drummers along and just sort of hit the couch, hit the pillows, hit everything I could, pots, pans, and all that stuff. And then my neighbor had a drum set that I sat down on one day, and then that was the moment where it all came together, and I said,
history, huh?
I want to do that.
Wow. So do you play with the band, or?
I've played with many bands. I'm playing in a bunch of different situations. I've been in New York for about 23 years, and in that time I've done hundreds and hundreds of shows.
Wow.
And I've actually subsequently been all over the world. My last band was called Scissor Sisters, who have been all over the world, everywhere from Los Angeles to Russia.
Wow.
Everywhere in between. Played for hundreds of thousands of people. And then we've played for very few people. I've had shows where I've played for 2 people. I've had shows where I've played for 20,000, 200,000.
Wow, wow, wow.
So yeah,
You've been around and played many things, and I notice here that you've brought several different types of drums. Now, I don't know a whole lot about drums, but I know that generally you often have a certain style of drums that you play together. But can you tell us a little bit about what you've brought today and sort of your inspiration for it?
Sure. Well, starting on this side, this is like these are traditional drums from a drum set. So we have the cymbal here, and then we have this. This is they call this a crash cymbal.
Wow.
And they call this a splash cymbal because it sounds more like a little splash of like a rock.
Yes.
Right, so you got the different sounds.
Great.
Then we have the snare drum here. This is sort of the heartbeat at most drum sets. You just hear you can play anything on this. You can play like your little jazz swing, like I was doing before. We got your, and you can play your straight up sort of rock and roll. And then you can play funky stuff. snare drum, it gives it kind of an interesting sound, is that's got these things underneath. They're called snares.
Ah, okay.
And this is what gives them the sound. So if you kind of want to demonstrate.
Can you hold this? Let's get a shot of that there. So those are called the snares. And it's like, you know, it's like a wire coil, like stretched out. So, is that right?
Exactly. It's like if you took a spring and you stretched it out, kind of same shape, it's long, circular, and they're put on this band, and that's what gives it the sound. Because without that, you could hear the difference. We all ready out there?
Oh.
But then you put on the snares. It's a whole different ball game.
Definitely. Do you ever take off the snares?
Actually, I do, because depending on what kind of style of sound you're going for,